What's up, it's AJ with SnowTrax TV, and I'm bringing you a walk around of the new 2025 Arctic Cat Blast NORSEMAN. Now, this is the 400 stroker. No, I'm just kidding, it's not at all. It's a 400cc single, but it is EFI, and while a lot of people will blow past the NORSEMAN because they see it as a 400cc single, it's actually surprisingly good out on the trail. Now, this is considered a sport utility snowmobile, so not exactly something that you're going to go out and try to run with the buddies on the XCRs and the, XRSs or the ZRs, but at the end of the day, this is a really good sport utility snowmobile, and that 400cc engine produces a lot of torque. It works really well. Out on the trail, it'll get you above 60 miles an hour without too much trouble at all, and it sips fuel because it's such a small displacement engine. Now, it does sound a little bit different because it's a single, and we're really not used to hearing that, but this is a really good working snowmobile. It's a 146, it has an articulating rear rail so that it actually does back up over just about anything. And it's got electric start, it's got a push button reverse, all the features that you need, a decent little gauge, a decent little windshield, and it comes with things like a really nice tube frame front bumper, as well as a tube frame perimeter rear rack on the 146-inch tunnel. So you can store a lot of stuff on that rear rack, whether you're going ice fishing, heading into the cabin, or just doing stuff around the house and home. This is a really functional snowmobile. It's also got a trailer hitch on the back, so if you want to hook up that Ice Fish Hut sleigh, pull it out onto the lake and set the tent up, you've got all the capabilities right from the factory. Now, it does have the narrowed up front end, but keep in mind that you're not going to be blasting down the trail on this, so the tippiness really isn't an issue. And if you do get off trail and into the back country where you're trying to, go into the cabin that hasn't been packed in, you can definitely get there easily. You can put 2 feet on one side of the running boards, you can get it up on one ski if you need to, and really work it through the snow. Like I said, it's a 146, and it also has a Cobra track on it, so this thing is capable off trail, and because it's a 400, it weighs so little that when you do get it in deep snow, if you're, packing down that path to wherever you're headed, it's incredibly easy to stay up on top of the snow, and likewise, if you do get it stuck, incredibly easy to get out. Now, features-wise, it's very well packed. It's one of those snowmobiles that still comes with the rope pull as well as the electric start, and I really appreciate that because honestly, I get a little worried when I see nothing but electric start on a 2-stroke snowmobile. So it's nice to have that rope pull there and as well, just in case something goes wrong. It does have the mountain handlebar on it with that center grip so that if you do get, off trail and you want to do a little side hilling, no problem. You can pull it over and get it there with ease. Now, I'm not saying that this is a mountain snowmobile and you're going to go head into the backcountry, but when you're heading into the cabin or going to remote locations, or maybe you're just pulling firewood out of the back 20, this is a really great sled to do it on because it weighs so little, because it gets up on top of that snow so easily, and it has those features like the mountain bar and the narrowed up front end for being able to do that, along with the 146 skid, as well as that articulated rear rail. It's a really great sled. The bumper's good if you need to pull off of it. The rear trailer hitch is great for pulling all kinds of different implements, and I'm actually shocked at how well this snowmobile does handle on the trail. It's very comfortable. If you want to buy this as your primary sled, if you're a trapper or you're an ice fisher or whatever it might be, great snowmobile. If you buy it as a second snowmobile to do some of those duties and then also get out and maybe the kids are going to ride it, maybe your significant other's going to ride it on those days when they're feeling up for it, it's a great sled. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, makes a little bit of a different noise like I was saying, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with the NORSEMAN and the 400cc Arctic Cat single. Really good motor, really good sled, performs very well, and overall, I'm just really impressed with how it works. So don't shy away from a 400cc single. There's a lot here to like. And as typical, I forgot to start it up, but listen to the sound of this 400 stroker. Yeah. Nothing but power and performance there. It's really smooth though.